Yeah, I'll start. Kind of gathered it was pretty emotional after the game, pretty emotional in the locker room, everything these guys have been through. Just our team sticking together, not pointing fingers. And we went up, we went down. The offense had to win it at the end, and the defense had to get back on the field twice, once after we thought we won. Louisville's a good team. They're a really good team. I mean, they're 2 turnovers away from beating Florida State. And they beat up on some teams. I think the quarterback's the most electrifying player, and I thought we did an unbelievable job containing him to 74 yards. The other thing I got to take note of again, you know, when we got here, it was kind of raining, and we didn't know if we were going to do the Eagle Walk or not. And they asked me, and I said, if these people are here, we're doing the Eagle Walk. And we walked through it, and guys, this place is different. And I joked with Zay and Phil when I was walking. People were here, they were cheering, they were supportive, and I know it hasn't looked pretty, and I know people want to win more, but they were there, they were cheering for our guys, for me, for our team, and that's different and special, and I'm grateful to people who came to the game today and stayed until the end and were really loud at the end on both the 4th down stop and then the Hail Mary at the end of the game, but we really appreciate that, and I appreciate this team, and I told them this wasn't the best one we've ever had here. It's just stuff we had to overcome to get it throughout the week, injuries throughout the game, and then to finish like that, that's a special moment for those guys. And it was fun for me to watch. Our coaches, Tim and John and everybody, I thought did a really good job. I thought our special teams played better. Disappointing, we lost the turnover battle 3-0, but still won the game. We blocked the one kick, which turned out to be a huge difference in the game, and that's effort. And I always tell our team, you know, when I turn on tape and I watch the effort of the PAT block, it says a lot about a team, because the PAT block, you just gave up a touchdown, but are you still going to go 100 miles an hour to block the kick? And we preach that all the time, and they did a great job of executing it. I thought there were some really good single-game performances. I'm proud of Phil. He was 18 or 21 for 304 and 3 touchdowns. I know he would like a couple of those plays back, but he never quit. He never stopped. He kept going. Alex Broom had 86 yards. I thought he had a heck of a game. Pat ran hard. Zay, I mean, are you kidding me? I mean, what that guy's able to do, it's remarkable. Jalen Gill had a great game. Joe Griffin had a great catch. The defense's performance, it was tough. It was relentless. They ran, they tackled, they hit. And I'm really proud of those guys. I'm proud of the team. And I'll take any questions you guys have.
Hi, Coach. So a lot of those explosive plays that you mentioned with Zay, especially, we haven't seen a lot of those this year, not as many as we did last year. What changed between last game and this game to bring those back?
Every game's different, scheme, game plan. I thought the protection was good. I think Phil threw the ball well, and Zay made some amazing catches. They were going to challenge us on defense like they did last year, and they had everybody down, and we knew it, and we had to make them pay early. And then when they went back, we started running the ball pretty well. If you don't make a team pay, they're not going to go back, and you're not going to be able to run the ball. I mean, look, Finn Gerstein, he didn't play today, which everybody probably said, oh, here we go again, and another offensive lineman out. Jackson Ness fills in, and I thought they protected really well for Phil today. I thought they blocked well in the run game. Was it perfect? Probably not. Just they did what their coach do. They're getting better. Their offense got better today, and that was the main thing.
You said relentless. I feel like Elijah Jones embodied that today. Had a tough game in the beginning, but then made that pass breakup at the end. What can you say about his performance today?
He did. You know, he got banged on the PIs. He got a couple balls caught on him. He gave up a big one when they ran the corner out to him. And I went up to him and I told him he was going to make a play that was going to change the game, and he did. But that's DB. That's just like not me like looking ahead. That's DB. You're going to give up plays. It happens. You're going to get penalties. It happens. And just go play. And honestly, that's what our team did today. They just played. And I don't know if you guys noticed it, but there was more energy on the sideline than I've seen. The guys played freer. And it was so much fun to watch them play today and celebrate together at the end.
Coach, talk about, you mentioned Alex Broom and Joe Griffin, two true freshmen stepping up today. Talk a little bit about them, their development, and their performance today.
Yeah, I mean, Alex Broom, the one that got called back, I mean, that was another one he almost had, right? He's got great vision, he's strong, he's good in pass protection, and he runs the ball. He picked up on some of those passes. He picked up some great blitzes. But again, I thought Pat ran really well too today. They both did. And Joe Griffin is going to be a special player. He does it in practice, he does it in the games, he's learning. You know, the more he continues to, the more he's going to play. He's got a chance to be a really great player here. Jeremiah Franklin is another one of those guys who played a lot. George Takis got hurt, so he had to step in. You know, hopefully George will be okay. I'll give you guys updates on that as I get them. C.J. Burton got hurt in the game, so we had to kind of tweak some things. We put Jason Matry in at nickel. We put Cole Batson, another young guy, in at free safety. Did a nice job, and then JB got thrown out with the targeting, so now he's kicked out of the game, and Owen McGowan came in, local guy. So a lot of guys had to step up today, and a lot of guys were involved, which makes it fun. But those guys did a nice job.
You've seen a lot of great catches from Zay over the past 3 years. Where does that one rank in the football in the first half?
I don't even know if I've seen one like that ever. That was ridiculous. I mean, I had to look up on the screen to see how he caught it. I'll go back and watch it tonight. But, you know, with Zay right now, it's not just those catches. It's the catch and run. It's the play strength. It's the run after the catch. It's the blocking downfield. I mean, he's got to be one of the best players in college football. I'll leave it at that.
Once again, Vinny, double digits in tackles. But I see a lot of assists there. Was that required gang tackling? Is that what you needed today?
It's kind of like what we talked. I mean, going into this game, I think we said Malik was averaging 320 by himself. He's a hard guy to stop. And we kept saying all week, don't leave your guy one-on-one with him, because he's really hard. If you're no one stops this guy. They don't. He averages 320 by himself. You better run, and you better help out your teammate. And the way we practiced this week, Rich, it was 11 guys flying around to try to help each other out, because you can't get him one-on-one. He's too good. So those assists, it's because he cares, and because he's running with his hair on fire, and he's one of the toughest guys we have on the team. And then he got hurt at the end, and he comes back, and he's a good football player, and he's a tough kid.
I know a win's a win, but with the penalties, you guys came in least penalized in the ACC. In a game like this, they just kind of mount. I mean, what was going through your head as they kind of stacked up today?
They didn't. We were playing aggressive, and they happened. Maybe we haven't. Maybe we need to be more aggressive. You know, the foolish penalties I don't want, right? But the ones where you're aggressive, the PIs. I mean, the targeting, we want to keep our head up, and we want to play for the safety of the game. So those are, I don't want those in the game, right? But you're going to run, and you're going to be violent, and you're going to hit, and you're going to be aggressive, and you're going to play hard and free and not worry about making a mistake. It happens, you know. Some of the stuff we need to clean up, because some really bothers me. But the others, sometimes it just happens. Like PI is one of those where sometimes it just happens. We played a lot of man today. I wanted to make him throw into tight windows, right? I wanted to see how accurate he could be down the field and make him throw into tight windows, because we came out in some zones and they were sitting some guys in space and kind of hitting us in those holes. When you play man and you're aggressive, get some of those. So I'll take those. The other ones we got to clean up.
Yeah, just ask you about a Louisville guy, Monty Montgomery. Were you prepared for him? Just
What?
2 strip sacks and a pick today?
Yeah, we were prepared for him. Good player, long, athletic. Yeah, I mean, maybe it didn't look like we were prepared, but we were prepared for him. He's a good player.
How about Connor Linden, 2 clutch kicks? Had to feel pretty good after missing one earlier in the year.
Yeah, I think that was a good moment for Connor. To see it's all the extra points, and then he hits those 2. I mean, that's the difference between winning and losing this game. So congrats to him. He hit the game winner, and you know it's the same for him. He's probably been battling internally a little bit, right? That was a big moment for him, and he came through, which is awesome. Thanks for bringing him up.
Coach, even the way your season has gone, to get a win like this today is huge, because it shows that players are still buying in. It's a resilient group. What does this win say about this football team?
It says all the things you just talked about. It's not, it's nothing other than Our guys don't quit. They believe in each other. They believe in themselves. They believe in their coaches. And they're going to do everything they can to get better. That's what it means. They blocked out the noise, and they come to work every single day, and they give everything they have, and it means we're getting better. We looked like a better football team today. We still put ourselves in some holes, but this is a tough group that just came together and just blocked everything out and went out and just worked. And it wasn't easy. We were down at the end. We had to come back. And then was it, okay, the offense scored, now are they going to go down the field? But no, then the defense, that was a team win. It was the field goal, right? It was the field goal made. It was the offense driving down the field goal made, the defense stopped, and the defense stopped again. That was a team win. And that, I told them how proud I was of them for that.
All set?
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks,